The first thing Justin Trudeau has to do now that he's got a minority government is he's got to find some friends, and he's got to find an agenda that he can get support for from some of those friends. I mean, not real friends, political friends, people who see an advantage in supporting one way or the other, and the obvious choice right now is the NDP.
We want to make sure that Canada is a leader in the global fight against a climate crisis.
The NDP and Jagmeet Singh have actually been weakened in this election. They went from 44 seats in 2015 to 25 now, depending on how the last races work out. And they're not as strong. They're going to be short on money, and so they will probably want to prop up a minority government for a while. But they've said they have some things that they want to get done, and that's what a partner of a minority government usually wants to see, is some kind of sign that they can show to people in the next election that they delivered something for them. So you'd expect that one of the things that would be highest on the NDP agenda would be pharmacare, because they said they wanted to get that done right away. It was also an election promise for Justin Trudeau, but he didn't provide as much specifics or the time frame. So that might be the NDP's price of supporting a minority government. It's not necessarily all that simple, though, for Justin Trudeau, is to have some things that he wants to do and find a partner to do for it in the NDP, because there are other political factors out there. For example, the Bloc Québécois is now stronger. They're allied with, at least in terms of goals, with François Legault, the Quebec Premier, and he might not want to join in a national pharmacare plan. He's a protector of provincial jurisdictions. He might say, I want to opt out of that program but get financial compensation, and that complicates the whole idea of putting forward a very expensive national pharmacare program. So as much as Justin Trudeau wants to be able to lean on a partner in a minority government, he has to watch the politics outside, and now he's got a political party in Quebec that is on the rise. He has to worry about fueling the Bloc Québécois. What you saw tonight from Justin Trudeau in his victory speech was he talked about unity in the country. He reached out to Alberta and Saskatchewan. He talked about Quebecers and them wanting to hear the voice, and said the Liberals will be the voice. But you didn't hear him talk about cooperation in Parliament with one party or another. He seems to be saying, we're going to go ahead with our Liberal mandate. We're going to govern piece by piece. We're going to find support here and there, and trying to send a unity message out on election night. But when you get into a minority parliament, there's a lot of wheeling and dealing that has to take place if you're going to survive until you're in a good place to have an election again.